our very first BMW X5 M60i, the 4th generation, what you call 2024 model year. This is absolutely stunning. It's a facelift model, so they have changed a few features on the front and also on the interior. Now this is the 4.4 twin turbo producing 530 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. Pretty impressive. This car has a 73 registration with 300 miles on in a stunning colour called the Marina Bay Blue, which is a nice electric blue. Great metallic paint. It really does complement this car. Now the M60i is a fabulous machine for all the right reasons. It's a brilliant SUV, it's a 5-seater with a massive boot space, and it's a good size SUV as well. You get ground clearance. Now this being the 2024 model year, like I said, they have changed a lot of features, starting off with just the headlights alone. You've got the new BMW individual LED headlights, and you'll see little things like the arrow indicators. Now, if you know your BMWs, you'll know that for years and years they've had corona rings, angel eyes, call it what you want, or half the rings. But now with the new arrow daytime running lights, I think it looks really good. It has that crystal effect on it. You'll see a lot of X markings around the car. Also, on this front bumper, this is all different now, with the bigger air intakes the sharper lines, this black section. The M60i is all about matte black, gloss black, and the metallic paint. You'll see no chrome around the vehicle. Front rear parking sensors, you've also got side sensors as well, which makes it easy for parking. You have got an M badge on it because it is an M60i. The double slatted kidney grills just there. This is brilliant for the power. If you want a good, nice, good sounding car, then this is it. Now you've got the 22-inch upgraded alloy wheels on this car, which is diamond cut with the black on the insert and the red brake calipers, and you have got a staggered wheel setup, so the back tyres are slightly fatter, and that does make a massive difference when you're looking at the car and for driving. You've then got the colour-coded fenders, front and rear. The side air breathers M60i is finished in black, and then you have the M mirrors there, which is slightly more flared, and that looks really good. This car then has over and above specification to your standard M60i. It has a comfort pack, it has a comfort plus package, and you've got tech pack as well, so it really does give you a lot of specification. Starting off with the smart access, which means easy access in effect. So as long as the keys are in your pocket, you can walk up to the car, it will unlock, and you can get into the car. As you close the doors, if it clicks, you have soft closed doors, it'll shut on its own. Nice little feature, so you don't need to slam the doors. Sun protection glass, the high Shadowline window surrounds, and then you have the black roof rails as well. But as I open the interior, and before you get in, let me just show you very quickly, because to me this is quite a new combination. You have the ivory with the Atlas grey interior with the contrasting ivory stitching as well. But then you have the electric seats. This is a more upgraded seat option here. Electric, you've got heated seats, you've got ventilated seats, and you've got massaging seats. The rear seats are also heated, but then it's the perforated seats. That Atlas grey for me works extremely well. I actually love the look of this. Ivory, Atlas grey, everywhere around the car, including the centre tunnel. You've then got genuine, real carbon fibre interior inlays. And if you haven't noticed already, this car being the 24 model year has a new iDrive 8 system in place, which is a full continuous digital dashboard. Gesture control is on this car as well. Just going back to the seat for 1 second, down below here you have the lumbar support, all the different adjustments to get super comfortable when you're travelling around. Nice good sized door bins there to put bottles of waters in there. More carbon fibre on the door card with ambient lighting. Followed by M60 illuminated entry kick plate, fully fitted mats with the ivory beading around the edges. And then you take it back to the centre dash. You'll see this alongside the full lineup now with the 7 Series, the more top-end lineup. This is all illuminated here with the M lighting. And that's a nice little touch. And it's got that lovely crystal effect, but this one's finished in the piano black. Quite minimalistic round here. And you'll see a curve in this dashboard. That's slightly different because it wasn't like this before. You've got Harman Kardon sound system in this car as well. Your gesture controls just here. And then you've got the twin keys, the wireless charging pad. You've also got the can cooler and the coffee warmer down here, so you can have hot or cold, which is pretty snazzy. The USB. Now this does have the M adaptive suspension setup as well, being the M60i. It's a very comfortable car, but you have got different options. You can put it in sport to make it a little bit stiffer. You've got comfort and you've got Eco Pro. Now all the new BMWs like this particular model, most of the lineup I'm pretty sure, it's mild hybrid as well, so you've got a little bit of that where it saves the energy and stores it back in the battery, which is pretty good. But for me, this really is an outstanding car for power, for looks, for style, reliability, and the way it drives. You've also got a full headlining finished in Alcantara, which is a nice little touch. And then as I show you into the back of the car, the first thing I want to point out is the M seat belts. Nice little touches with the M colours. You'll also see the airbag tags here because this car is a very good, safe car for all your friends and family who are going to be travelling with you. That's front airbags, side airbags, rear airbags, curtain airbags. You've then got things like front, side and rear impact bars as well. Isofix attachments, that same perforated seats with the ivory and Atlas grey continues around the back here. But because the car has ground clearance and it's elevated, you'll notice that every single passenger in this car will be super comfortable because the centre tunnel is not raised, it's pretty flat, so you can sit at any position and still be in a good position. You'll also notice in the newer model, the beading here, it's not just a plain, standard, boring beading, it's got that weave in it. Nice, that is very good. Rich leather. You've got the centre armrest that comes down in the back, and you've got cup holders there with more cubbyhole space. And then you've got your sort of normal cubby compartments there. The rear heated seat, the third zone climate control. This car also has the air purifier pack in it, so there's little smellies which I've missed out in the glove box you can put in, and it'll swing nice aroma around the car, give you a nice little smell. You've also got built-in blinds on both windows in the back. Again, you have got some protection glass, but this gives you a bit more. You can even have the window down, but put the blinds up so nothing can get in at all, and it's a nice little touch. Your normal coat hangers up here, grab handles, and the reading lights are just above your head. As you then go around to the back of the car, you'll notice the new features, again, starting off with the rear clusters. They're more sort of three-dimensional, but it has that X look again. So if you stand back, they have that bit of an X finish on the lights, and I think that looks pretty good as well, with a black casing. And then you have the quad tailpipe finishing down here, which is also finished in black. The X5 badging, the M60i over there. Split tailgate, which is a nice little feature, because you can sit on this to take a rest if you're watching a sport. Great. Good size boot. BMW X5s have always had a good boot. Seats do go down 40, 40 and 20, and underneath here you have more cubbyhole space where you have your lock and wheel nut and first aid kit and other little features. So what do we have? We've got a BMW X5 here, which is not just an ordinary car. It's a brand new model under manufacturer's warranty. It's a 4.4 twin turbo, beautifully presented in the curves, the lines, the 22-inch wheels, the specification. It just ticks every single box. And with it being new, there won't be many around. So if you want to be first out there and start enjoying something, then this is it. Massaging seats just there. The 2 seat button means that the driver can press that button, use the switches down here and control the passenger seat. I can't really work out why that would be useful other than the fact that the passenger's lazy, but it's there. They've done it for years and it's a nice little feature, I suppose. You've got this full digital professional dashboard here for the cockpit, which is nice because you can configure it in different modes. Got a great start when you start great sound when you start the engine. Sounds beautiful. Paddle shift, multifunctional steering wheel, full Napa M Sport steering wheel as well, which is nice and sort of warm but chunky and sporty. And that is also finished in Atlas grey. It's not really black. The Atlas grey leather also continues on the top dash. If you now swing round, you'll notice that this car has the heads-up display, which is just about here, and it has that new iDrive 8 design with the new lines and curves on it. Put it into reverse, there's a reversing camera system. You've then got this new easy to touch and easy to feel and workout navigation system, media. You've got personal assistance, My BMW. There's so much that this car does. I physically can't fit it all in this one video. I will try and do a separate video and go through the iDrive 8 because it's really clever. If you actually use it for what it's for, it's like a mini office. It's absolutely brilliant. You've then got all this carbon fibre down here, all the adjustments for the steering column, which is in and out and up and down. You're sat nice and high up. This does everything you'd want a car to do. Best of all, it's a new model car. 73 registration, 300 miles. This is the M60i, our very first one in that beautiful Marina Bay Blue with that ivory and Atlas grey interior. Don't miss out. Like I said, it's got a massive spec. It is our first one, so it might be yours. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.